Good day, kids. My name is Pravin Shenoy and I teach Geography and Economics. I hope by now in the school the portion of Geography Economics is over. So right now you're busy preparing for your board exams for this Geography Economics, and obviously you might be having several questions कि पेपर में क्वेश्चंस कौन से आएंगे, कितने मार्क्स के आएंगे और कितने टाइम में कंप्लीट करना है. So let's begin with the guidance lecture of Geography Economics, and the very first one is going to be the paper pattern along with the time management. To begin with, we all know Geography Economics is going to be a 40-mark paper. In this 40-mark paper, 28 marks is reserved for Geography and 12 mark is for Economics. 28 marks Geography के लिए you have 4 questions and 12 marks Economics के लिए you have 3 questions. So let's begin with the Geography paper pattern, and that is going to be question number 1 having 2 sub-questions A and B, and both A and B are called as the objectives, wherein A is called as fill in the blank choosing the correct alternative, wherein every blank के लिए you will be having at least 4 options. Out of 4 options, 1 will be the right option. Pick out the right option and write the answer underlining the blank properly. For example, let's say the question is Dash River flows in the southwestern part of the Bagar region. In front of you, you can see the options also. Let's say we picked out the answer as Sabarmati and we wrote the answer Sabarmati. We know Sabarmati is a wrong answer. The correct answer is River Luni. We felt the answer is wrong. Now what to do? Rather than cancelling only the blank, put a strike mark to the entire sentence and rewrite the entire answer once again with the correct blank. This is the way you're going to attempt the fill in the blanks of geography, which will give you 3 marks, 3 questions, and the approximate time to solve this question is 5 minutes. Going on to its next question, and this next question is called as question number 1B, called as match the column. Again, just like fill in the blank, match the column also is for 3 marks and the time is 5 minutes. In front of the column A, that is the question, you'll be writing the column B, that is the answer. In the following format, you can see on the slide. That means I can say both 1A and 1B are called as the objectives, that is 6 marks, which will give you nearly 10 minutes. Going on towards next question, and this next question is called as the short answers of geography, having 2 sub-questions again. That is question number 2, wherein A is called as give geographic reasons and B is called as write short note. Give reasons may you need to make a choice of any 2. Short notes may also you need to make a choice of any 2. Any 2 out of how many? Any 2 out of 3. So in simple terms I can say give reason will be any 2 out of 3. Short note will be any 2 out of 3. 2 marks ka each answer. That means give reason will be for 4 marks. Short note will be for 4 marks. 6 minutes ka each answer. That means give reason के लिए 12 minutes. Short note के लिए 12 minutes. In simple terms, for both the short answers, I can say we nearly have 24 minutes in our hand. 2 mark का हर एक आंसर है. That means half mark is given for each point. That means for 2 marks, we need to write at least 4 points. Kids, be it the paper of geography, economics or history civics, in this paper, your answer needs to be in points. To see to it that you write your answer in points. So this was the question number 2, the short answers having give reason and short notes. The next question over here is called as question number 3. Question number 3 is going to be called as the practical questions, wherein A is called as draw a graph or a diagram. The moment we say the graph or a diagram, in the 9th chapter, Practical Geography, we have learnt about different types of graphs and diagram, and we all know the graphs are going to be of 2 types and diagrams are going to be of 2 types. The very first graph, as you can see on the screen, is called as a simple bar graph. When you attempt any graph question, see to it that you draw the x-axis and the y-axis properly, naming it as x-axis and y-axis. X-axis and y-axis meet at a point called as origin. Mention the point O over there. Write the scale properly, write the title properly, and when it's simple bar graph, the rule is simple. Leave 1 box as distance, take 1 box as width. In simple terms, leave 1 box as distance and take 1 box as a year. Again, maintain consistency in the distance you leave. For example, agar you have left 1, again leave 1 in the subsequent boxes. So this is the way you're going to attempt a simple bar graph or a simple line graph. The next 2 are called as a diagram, out of which the very first one is called as a divided rectangle. Divided rectangle and divided circle are the 2 questions जहां पर you have to shade the information. After shading, you need to mention कि कौन सा shade कौन सा information है with the help of index, that is the legend. So in simple terms, divided rectangle will be having the scale, we'll be having the index, the legend, we'll be having the title, we'll be having the x-axis, the y-axis and the origin. Mention everything properly. The last one over here, a possibility of question over here is called as divided circle. Divided circle mein na, the question given to you is always in terms of percentage. And we all know the circle is always in terms of angular measure. That means percentage can't be marked on a circle. So, in simple terms, this percentage given to us in the question paper needs to be converted into degrees. And percentage ko degree mein convert karne ke liye there is a formula, and the formula is data upon 100 into 360. In geography, data will be always out of 100 because data is given to us in percentage, and we all know percentage is always out of 100. So, the formula is data upon 100 into 360. So, once you get a degrees na, you can mark the information, shade it, shade karke again on the right hand side you will make the legend, that is the index, which shading is for which information, write the title. All this carries equal weightage in the board exams. Going on towards next question, that is question number 3b, and this question number 3b is called as read the graph or the map. And for reading this graph or the map, obviously after reading we need to attempt any 2 questions out of 4 questions given below, and the approximate time for this question is 4 minutes for 2 marks. See to it that when you attempt the questions over here, your answers are in complete sentences. Next one and the last one is question number 3c, and this question number 3c is called as map marking. For this map marking, you will be given an outline map of India. On this outline map of India, you need to attempt any 2 questions out of 4 questions. 3/4 of the page will be having the map of India, and 1/4 page you will be having a very big index column. This index column you need to divide into 3 parts. The very first one being the serial number, second one being the signs and symbols, and third one being the particular, that is the question given to you over there. So in this manner, you are going to bifurcate the index column the way it is shown on the screen. Similarly, I can say the last question in geography is called as question number 4, and this question number 4 is called as the answer in detail or the long answer. In the long answer, you need to attempt any 2 questions out of the 3 questions given over here. Brief answer है geography का, तो हर एक brief answer में जहाँ जहाँ possible है, you need to make a stencil. For example, in front of you, you can see the question of agriculture in the Ganga plain. We wrote the entire answer. At the end of the entire answer, we will be drawing the stencil of India. Stencil you need to carry from your home. The board examination may you will not be provided stencil, you need to carry it from your home. You will draw the stencil. After drawing the stencil, on the top you will write Ganga plain because the question is from Ganga plain. Am I clear? So what you will do next is, you will show the area which covers Ganga plain, that is the 3 states, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar and West Bengal. And also make an index कि ये symbol है Ganga plain का. By chance, we are not knowing कि UP or Bihar or West Bengal कहाँ पर है. You need not worry. As I told you earlier, in the board exam, already a political map is given to us to solve the question number 3C. So referring the question number 3C ka map na, we can draw the outline of UP, Bihar and West Bengal. That serves your purpose for the stencil. Going on towards the next section, and this next section is called as economics. And economics begins with question number 5 called as fill in the blanks, choosing the correct alternative. This time in the alternatives, we will not be having 4 alternatives like geography, it will be only 3 alternatives. So for 2 marks of fill in the blanks, we will be having 5 minutes in our hand. The next question is called as question number 6, called as answer in 1 or 2 sentences. You need to make a choice of any 3 out of 5, called as the short answers of economics. 2 marks ka every answer, that means for 3 marks, 3 answers, it is 6 marks. That is, I can say 5 minutes for each answer, the time is 15 minutes. And the last one is question number 7, the detailed answer, the long answer. You need to make a choice of any 1 out of 2 for 4 marks, and the time is 10 minutes. So, if I speak about economics now, economics na, every chapter carries some weightage. For example, on the screen you can see the very first chapter, that is Introduction of an Economy, the weightage is 2 marks. Second chapter, Basic Problems of an Economy and its Solution, 2 marks. The third chapter, Inflation, 4 marks without option, and 8 marks with option. The last chapter, PDS, that is Public Distribution System and Consumer Protection, without option 4 marks, and with option again 8 marks. So this is what is the weightage of economics. Now, if I compile the entire paper of geography economics, I can say geography economics के लिए geography is going to be 28 marks. For this 28 marks, I told you you have 80 minutes. Economics is going to be 12 marks, and for this 12 marks we have 30 minutes. Right now we had seen that geography economics was a 2 hours paper, 40 marks. That means I can say nearly we have 10 minutes in our hand to do what? To check the paper. Going on to its last section, and this last section is called as the types of question in geography economics. If I speak about types of question, broadly speaking, geography economics paper is given to you in 4 types. The very first one is called as the objectives, and this objectives के लिए you have question 1A, 1B and question number 5. Question 1A 3 marks, question 1B 3 marks, question number 5 2 marks, that is 8 marks. Next one is called as the practical. Practical में you have question number 3A, that is graph, 3B, that is read the graph or a map, question number 3C, that is map marking, giving you 6 marks. Next one is called as the short answers. Short answers में you have 2A, give reason, 2B, short notes, and question number 6 of economics, 6 marks, in all 14 marks. And the last one is called as the long answers of geography economics, that is question number 4, 8 marks, and question number 7, 4 marks. So 12 marks brief answer. In all I can say 40 marks may you have objectives, practical, short answer, long answer. If you study well, if you write textual words, if you write your answer in points, obviously in geography economics scoring full 40 on 40 is very much possible. So with this, I request all of you to study well and get good marks. All the best. God bless you.